fuck. There's no way anybody's gonna ever
Look at that
play
trade
this
card.
game, but you can't just apparently just walk out of here. Just and like it's dumb from a gameplay point of view because like there's no way you would. It just looks like you can't get out of here.
So you got it.
Well, I did, but now I'm trying to do it again to show people how to get the hell out of here. And I don't know how to jump off the wall. I know how, but I can't. Like the game is like, nah. There it is. Jesus. Save state. For the love of fuck. Oh, this is episode 14. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. I don't know why I continued recording. I don't know why I kept recording. I could have went to bed.
You said 15. You have one more.
You're right about that. That is how numbers work. I know. Here's the thing. I thought I could beat the game in 15 episodes.
I have fan questions.
Oh, do you? Please, no. Please. Wait, were you lying? Do you not?
I don't.
Oh, come on, man.
That was your best content yet.
Like, it's
do you have any other
wait,
wait
until the fan hears all those questions.
Do you have any more rarely known controversial?
I'm still...
Oh, I found
you
that
found
tweet.
The picture, yeah. So give us that.
I found the tweet. I found the tweet. I can't find the Facebook post. I don't know where it is. But the tweet said, "Thankful for the POTUS we have. God bless America. Built of freedom. Forgotten no more." This was after.
And I really do mean, like, I hardly ever say this. And I go out of my way to not say it. But nigga, what? What did any of that mean?
That was Chicago.
This game is like, it's like Metroid and Super Mario Bros. At the same time.
So I'm gonna read some of the responses. One of them was from Wesley Blake, and he was in the group with the dude, and his response was, "I will never understand, however I stand. Hashtag justice for George Floyd." Then Batista said, "I'll pass. I don't let ignorant MFers get in my pocket." Then Batista went on a long rant. It was like, "I'm just keeping him nameless because he's a sorry MFer who I refuse to let ride my coattail. He gets no love from me, he gets no rub from me, and if he would like to discuss it in person, we have enough mutual acquaintances that he will be able to find me easily." I guess somebody else thought it might have been them, and he responded, "Not you, I was talking about my peer who had the nerve to post that ignorant tweet supporting a fake president who is inciting violence and posing with Bibles like he's a decent human being, speaking the words of a dictator while people are being gassed in the streets." Mustafa Ali responded to Jaxon. Huh?
Talking to Mark, I got the fog juice.
Good.
So there's literally one thing left. Ugh.
Mustafa Ali responded to Jaxon and said, "I'm thankful you posted this because I'm now aware of what you stand for when black brothers and sisters are crying. You praise someone that refuses to acknowledge their hurt." And then Kevin Owens said, "The freedom you speak of entitles you to speak your mind all you want. I'm not here to argue that. I just really need to tell you that I think you pushing your crappy wrestling catchphrases is all this is happening is absolutely effing pathetic. Good night." Sami Zayn said, "Literally built on oppression."
I just want to
So
point
yeah,
out,
people
I want to point out two things. One, Kevin Owens is Canadian. He's not an American. He's not American.
And so is Sami Zayn.
And Sami Zayn, if I'm not mistaken, is also part Jewish.
Mm-hmm.
So he
and
knows
Mustafa
oppression.
Ali was a cop. Mustafa Ali was a cop.
Oh, It's kind of like what was it? I forgot what post I was looking at, but it was some post. I think it was on one of Titus's tweets, because Titus is like so anti-Trump, it's ridiculous. But a dude said something so dumb. I think it was referring to COVID, and I think it was like it's something about like the formative years of a child's of a baby is like being able to see people's faces, and that's a big part of like their what turns them into like decent people or whatever, like how they help recognize faces. And he was like, I wonder what it's gonna be like to like what psychological effect it'll have on a child who can't see the faces of its parents. And a dude responded with something along the lines of, pretty bad, but a lot less, not nearly as bad as the parents being dead. And and one person was like, why would the parents be wearing the masks in the house with the baby?
Yeah.
And like, he got so much attention. And all I could say, and I said it because one, it was funny. I was like, 9 people lined up to kick you in the teeth because of this stupid shit you said on the internet. Did you learn anything from this? Like, at all? Like, people lined up to put your dick up your own ass. Did you learn anything, you stupid prick? Like, in this, like, it's weird to me how there can be so many people who are like, nah, having to wear a mask is like un-American. Like, it's breaking, it goes against my rights as an American. Like, what right to make people
Ain't no fucking sheep gonna make me muzzle myself.
Now, I'm pretty sure he might not. Mark knows who it is. I'm not gonna say the dude's name on the off chance that he does come across this video, because I will be sharing these on Facebook. But there's a person on my Facebook friends list who does.
Oh, found it.
But there's a person on my Facebook friends list who is like anti-mask, and the only reason I ever like if you don't believe in wearing the masks, like, that's fine. Like, you're stupid, but that's fine. And like, I mean, you're just dumb. It's not a matter of like, well, I like to think for myself. No, you're stupid. Like, yeah, like, you're stupid.
You're an actual factual idiot.
Yeah, you're genuinely
You're uneducated.
dumb. Yeah, but there's a person on our friends list who genuinely feels like, the whole mask thing is just the government trying to find a way.
Make you complicit.
Yeah, trying to see like who all is willing to, blah 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 blah. And he clearly comes off as like an off the grid, I don't want the government in my business type of person on Facebook. I can't stress enough, like, the people who are like anti-government and like think they have their right to their privacy and yada blah blah blah, do all of this talking on the internet where you are leaving a breadcrumb of your fuckery, like, to be found. Like, I don't understand it. Like, how can you be so stupid? And there are people who apparently are in the hospital, like in the ICU, who are dying of COVID and are still telling nurses that they believe that it's all just propaganda, like, pushed by the government. And like,
that's the crazy part.
Like, you're dying from it. You have it.
Not even just that. You watched your president have it, and then you watched them put him on steroids, and he just publicly went crazy because he was all hopped up on Mountain Dew, and he was still wearing his pee pants.
I'm still wearing his what?
His pee pants.
Oh. Have you seen that video of Trump? Like, he's like, I can run a mile. I can go out there and kiss any one of you.
Oh God! When he got when he got cleared,
hold on,
and he gave.
Hold on, because this is gonna be good, but I need to get the game back underway. I know that smell. Good Lord in hell. I know that smell. It's my face, and since it has my nose, it must be close. Thanks. Oh, he smells himself. Thanks, Jack. You're a prince, or I mean king. And now, if you'll excuse me. Ah, that's more like it. There's nothing like having a face to show you that I'm not just another pretty tearaway face. Here, you can have this.
No, you're right about one, sir.
The pumpkin bomb has been powered up, you see. So long, Jack. Oh, yeah, I almost forgot about Sally. I think I saw her near a rundown building over there. I saw a lot of bugs coming from the building. A lot of bugs. Be careful. Don't step on any of them, by the way. Yeah, because I fucking love that movie. I didn't know how much I loved that movie until I watched it again. It's probably one of my favorite movies of all time. But yeah, go ahead. Ooh, I forgot. Okay, so Trump apparently got hopped up on Mountain Dew and was like, I'm invincible. What?
Yeah, so
literally.
while he was on steroids, some of the things he did, one, he had a helicopter pick him up and take him to a hospital that was literally under 2 miles away from the White House. He was still riding around with people, possibly infecting them. He gave a press conference on the White House lawn with the worst makeup job in history, where he opened it wasn't even a press conference, he recorded a video and he opened it by saying, "Hi, it's me, your favorite president." And then
It's
after
me,
he got
your favorite
cleared,
president.
Hi,
after he
everyone.
got cleared
Trump
at
here.
his first rally,
I didn't know that
he
was
went,
in Halloween
"Oh."
time. I've never
He
seen
literally
this
said,
creepy.
"I feel
How
so
absolutely
powerful."
marvelous. And now sightseeing. I've got to find
Really?
Sally.
You just start reading while I'm talking?
I
You
felt
didn't even
like
ask me to stop.
I felt like I could read it
Like-
under you, so I wouldn't have to ask you to stop, and like people could like figure out which one they want to listen to. I also need to find a way to return the broken elevator to normal. Are you coming, Zero? No, he's followed you the entire game, and he's just like, this is where I tap out. Oops. I'm gonna drop the controller. All right. I want you all to tell me you're lying. Like, I believe that he was like, yeah, the hospital's like 5 minutes away. Call the chopper. Like, I believe that.
Yeah.
I completely believe that. But I could kiss a baby. Like, nigga, what? What the fuck are you talking about?
That does have the same
He got
energy as someone who
put
sucked
on
his baby's dick.
steroids and went nuts. Absolutely nuts. And
I'll find
still,
that
almost 80 million people voted for that guy. So I found the Facebook post from Jaxon Riker. Now this is a couple of years before he was even Jaxon Riker. This is before maybe he was even in WWE. This is on his personal Facebook page. And it says, "Pretty touchy subject, but all this Black Lives Matter garbage baffles me. I challenge anyone of any color or race to go watch 12 Years a Slave, the movie, and realize how good you all actually have it.
Oh, stop
Learn
talking.
heritage.
Oh,
Christ,
no.
Gandhi, Buddha, because he didn't spell Buddha right.
Buddha.
They all taught love and caring for others. This is getting out of hand. I pray for this nation day."
It's okay. So one thing I've been seeing on Reddit lately, like when it comes to like people being dumb, like a phrase I've been seeing a lot is, "He almost had it. He almost had it. He was right there and still missed the point." Like he was right there. Like this is getting out of hand. People should like he was so close. Yeah, you're right. Love and all the other stuff is very important.
Yeah.
Too bad
yeah.
we ain't getting none of it. Oh my gosh, you can't be serious. He didn't really say that.
You didn't know how good you had it.
That part? That's the part. That's the part.
Yeah.
That part. Somebody get this man get him a fucking puppers. Like did he literally just say black people need to stop complaining? We gave you all
Oh
this
no,
stuff.
he didn't just say black people. He said all people of any color, any race.
There's one other like interview thing that I've seen that like someone said something
Oh, there it is.
a
I
little
couldn't
bit
see it, but
stupider.
it was bang.
Oh, this is another one from literally just September. Ha ha ha. This made my day. Lay down your freedom, brother. Raise those masks that do not good.
that do not build.
Huh?
And I guess Kevin Owens responded to this one too. Somebody said, "You have a mask on your child," and Kevin said, "Yeah, I'm trying to teach her not to be a selfish POS." So even though Jaxon Riker has not been on TV, he has not slowed down on Twitter, apparently.
Watch 12 Years a Slave. Y'all don't
And realize how good you
had
have.
it. Yo, is he serious? He's serious.
He's serious, yeah. This is not like I said, it's not an isolated incident.
Always has been.
How can you be that dumb? Like, how can you be that tone deaf?
Bad parenting? I mean, because even that's no excuse, because you can make your own decisions at some point.
Like, it's just upsetting. It really is. Like, that's a level of stupid you can't pay. You can't even buy that.
Well, I'm on his Twitter. He's retweeting Joel Osteen. Every other tweet is a Bible verse.
I'm surprised he can read. If I'm being completely honest with you, he doesn't strike me as somebody who knows how to read.
Who's the savage?
What the hell am I doing?
I don't know, like, unless you are one of these people. Like, the ones who like to be preached at literally all day, every day. Oh, well, he, I guess, has deleted everything previously and only started tweeting again in September. Jaxon Riker, WWE superstar. We all have a purpose in life. U.S. Marine Corps veteran. Jesus died for me. I'll live for him.
Just him. Nobody else. You're
Just
only
him.
making this hard on yourself.
Yeah, so he started tweeting again in September, and it's mostly Bible verses.
So he's crazy.
Nobody can hate God, right?
Guess.
The one thing I've learned, like, when it comes to Christians, it always seems like the ones who preach the most are the ones that are the craziest.
Yeah, the worst.
Yeah.
Like they missed the message so hard.
Yeah.
They believe it so
They
hard.
were too busy trying to push it on everybody else. They forgot what it was done about.
Oh.
You know what that is, Martin? You know what that is? That is two sides of the same coin.
They're facing opposite. They're always facing opposite.
Well, I got you with that one.
Mark, have you ever heard that?
What?
The problem with the problem with two sides of the same coin is that they're always facing opposite directions.
No, that is technically true.
Huh?
That is technically true.
Technically true, but have you ever heard it?
No.
Boom!
Well, I mean, Mark
That's
likes,
one.
Mark likes
That's
Velveeta.
one.
Mark likes Velveeta on his lasagna, so I don't know how much I trust him.
Oh, God.
See, mind you, I like cheese on my lasagna. I don't like Velveeta specifically.
As a matter of fact, with that lasagna, you can just remove the rest of the lasagna and just give it cheese.
I just want like grated cheese. I just want baked cheese.
That actually sounds pretty
I
good,
mean,
yeah.
burnt cheese is kind of fantastic.
Yeah.
Like, you know that little crust that you get when you're melting the cheese on the foreman. Oh boy.
That's the stuff. I don't know what the stuff is, but it's
Good.
nice stuff.
I know that much.
Yeah.
Like,
That's what really is like the kicker and like the perfect cheese sauce. If you're making a cheese sauce from scratch, you just let it burn a little bit on the bottom, and then you have to make sure not to stir and scrape the bottom, because then you'll start scraping up the burnt cheese into the cheese sauce. You don't want that. But the burning of the bottom gives it that extra cheese flavor. Little cooking tips right there for your fan.
I kind of want some baked macaroni and cheese now.
I got you.
I don't know
You
if that's
gotta
what I was
get it,
supposed
though.
to do, but it's what I did.
Also, they accepted my account, so I am now a stockholder.
I can freeze it and mail it with some dry ice.
That stuff is amazing.
It works for HelloFresh, so
For what?
HelloFresh,
What's that?
the thing where you're like, I want to make these things. Give me the ingredients for these things, and they're like,
All right.
well, here you go.
Oh,
Good luck.
is it like the meal plan people?
Yeah, like they say
Oh.
you can make this recipe. Here's all the stuff for it.
Oh
Good
yeah, I
luck.
don't need them. I make my own meals. I prep them out on
I mean,
Monday.
you can literally do
I
the
have
same
them
thing
for the rest of the week.
by like looking up the recipes,
It's
ordering
pretty
like
easy.
snacks.
It's just chicken and vegetables.
Okay, so again, we're not stuck, but this isn't. Oh, these are Iggy statues. Okay.
And then my snack will be like a veggie burger. Or some popcorn.
Is that what I'm
Now I
supposed to
want
do?
popcorn.
Is there like another?
Huh?
Now I want popcorn. I'm hungry.
Oh, I've fallen prey to that terrible trend of pickle juice with popcorn. But here's the thing: I don't put pickle juice on popcorn because that's just stupid. It makes the popcorn all soggy. I just eat pickles with popcorn.
I'm not aware of this claim.
Okay.
What is this about?
I just saw it on a video and I was like, what?
It's like
And
there's
the
nothing in the
person-
game that so far that has looked like this. So like, all I see is spikes on this ball. So it's dangerous to me. Why would I think to try to land on it? Like, and I can't land on it. Like, I'm not supposed to land on it. I'm supposed to grab it. But the problem is, Jack immediately jumps onto it. And I know that's not what I'm supposed to do, but that's what happens. Like, you're supposed to just like, yeah, supposed to do that.
That does make sense though, because it's basically just salt and vinegar chips.
Mark,
I guess it's the same idea.
salt and vinegar or sour cream and onion.
Ooh.
Sour cream and onion.
Salt and vinegar, really? Oh man.
I said sour cream and onion.
Oh, okay. Sour cream and onion or sour cream and cheddar.
Sour cream and cheddar.
Ooh.
Oh, mm. That's a toughie. Sour cream and cheddar or loaded baked potato?
Sour cream and cheddar.
Still, okay. Sour cream and cheddar or bacon and cheddar?
Bacon and cheddar.
Oh, that's where they keep the stuff. If y'all ever wondered, that's where they keep the stuff.
I'm actually going with sour cream and cheddar because typically things flavored like bacon, not great.
I've never
Like
had
imitation.
I actually like the flavor of imitation bacon. I like the imitation bacon.
Where does imitation bacon come from?
Like bacon.
Were you the one that said that turkey bacon is like a sin?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I love turkey bacon.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
better for me than pork. Like, I personally eat it like I eat it the way I eat turkey bacon would be enough to make most people disown me because I boil it.
Cheese dust. Oh, I hate you.
Yeah.
When was the last time you had water?
Could you smell his piss?
What year did Trump get elected?
What was 4 years ago?
You should go to bed.
I'm in bed.
Wait, what happened to your soup?
I ate it.
What happened to your soup? Your soup. He fell asleep eating soup.
He drunk.
You don't say.
Oh my god. Oh.
Should I be worried about him?
I mean, he just freaking wobbled over the sink trying to fill up a cup. And oh god. I kind of stopped worrying about him. My only worry is just like, please don't die because I still need you to pay the rent. Other than that, he can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, that's the way you said that sounded trifling.
Like, and honestly, he could die as long as the rent keeps getting
If
paid.
somebody will like keep paying his half of the rent, like even if he dies, that's fine with me.
Yeah. And I messed up and I told Jordan. He was like, "You're Anthony." And I was like, "Don't do it," because I was having all of those thoughts while I was listening to the whole thing, and I was like, "Oh my God, am I him?"
Who was Anthony?
Anthony. He's a pedophile sleeping down the hall for my 18-year-old daughter.
I have many problems.
Will you let him stay?
And like, from what they said, for well over a month.
Okay, let me just save real quick. Let's be real. If you're a pedophile, does somebody being 18 really, like, do you want that? Because I feel like that's like...
No, probably not, unless they're one of those, one of the ones that puberty hasn't punched in the face yet.
But still. He's a
It's like...
pedophile. It's like Kramer. Get him out of here. He's a nigger.
They're all...
Oh, gosh.
Boy, did he ever recover from that? I don't think he did. Has he?
Yeah, he did.
Not really.
For the most part, yeah. He
He
did.
did?
Yeah. Like, because Seinfeld, man, it's Seinfeld. Like, yeah, no one hates him. They didn't put it this way. They didn't take any episodes of Seinfeld off of Hulu.
Apparently they removed a new episode of the Animaniacs already.
Yeah, I think that's out.
It is out.
No, I mean, like, that's what I meant. Like, the newest episode that just, like, was released got pulled for some reason.
Oh, really?
That's what I saw on a headline. I don't know how true that is.
Damn. That does like an
Meanwhile, I'm just like, I'm super unproblematic. Why won't anybody give me a TV show? You know?
That you just
Because-
answered your own question.
Well, here's the thing. We know it's a lie. We know I'm mega problematic.
No, you're not. You're nowhere near as like controversial as I am. Like you aren't like.
Well, that's because you strive to be controversial.
I do not.
I
just willingly voice my opinion because other people are dumb, and I feel like if y'all can say what y'all wanna, why can't I? And the answer is like, they don't know any better. You should.
Mm-hmm.
But I
Who
don't.
doesn't know any better?
Dumb people.
Cause I was gonna say, because the majority of the population is smarter than you.
What's smart got to do with this? We said no one better.
I didn't have any meaning behind that. I just wanted to take a jab.
Oh,
That's all.
okay. So you're an asshole. All right. That's all you had to say. It's like, oh, hey, my name's Jabril. I'm a dick.
Oh my gosh. You know, sometimes there doesn't have to be a reason behind being mean.
But it helps. I really wish y'all could see like how like broken this is. Okay, so I'm gonna compare this to Metroid again. In Metroid, when Samus is going to jump from a ledge, she usually looks away at the ledge that she's going to jump to give you
The hanging thing.
yeah, to give you some kind of idea about like the fact that she's aware, like, okay, it's time to jump. Jack doesn't do that. Jack doesn't even like collide with the ledge well enough to like just immediately grab it. Like he doesn't. Like I mean the sprites are fucking up to the point like I'm, you know. Fuck it, we up here.
We in there.
We had to damage boost our way through it. And you know what? Hold on. I'm already saved. Never mind. I was gonna make a second.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
So here's something I said I would bring up for somebody. So my friend in Japan, she lives with this girl, and they didn't know each other when they both got to Japan, and then after being there for a year, they decided because they lived in the same building, but after being there for a year, they decided that they would move in together into a bigger place. Now, they recently got a dog. And so my friend said, I'm dreaming of solo living. I mean, I can't. Leases here are 2 years, and even though I'm technically not on the lease, that would be a bad thing to do with Caitlin. We're mostly fine. I'm just hitting my quota for being social, considering how much constant validation she needs. So either she'd need a new roommate who was 100% on board with co-parenting a dog, or she would also have to move to a new dog-friendly apartment. Breaking a lease is just 1 month's rent, so it's really not bad at all. I looked at the housing website we used when we moved, and I found a 1-bedroom place like 5 minutes walk from my school. But I'm contemplating using this to motivate me to actually save money, because I was successful last year when I had a goal. If I just pretend, maybe it will work.
Fake it till you make it, I do suppose.
Well, she doesn't want advice about the money. She wants advice on how she should break this situation with Caitlin, because they're friends and they actually get along. But it's like I've heard many stories about the things that she has to do to keep this girl sane. And then I was like, oh, if you do leave, because I was like, well, what's the friend situation? And she says that unfortunately most of the friends I have, I've made through her. And she's gotten kind of upset that I get along with 1 or 2 of them better than her. And I was like, oh, it's not moving, it would be a breakup. And she was like, yeah. So the issue is her trying to figure out what she should do in this situation and how she could break it.
Oh
to
Okay,
Caitlyn.
whatever.
Any suggestions?
Don't be empathetic.
I told her, I asked her like how old Caitlyn was, and she said 29. And I was like, oh, well then you can't play like the age card. Because if Caitlyn was like 20, if Caitlyn was like 24.
Oh no, you go ahead.
Oh, okay. If Caitlyn was like 24, then she could be like, look, I'm 32, you're 24. This is all a bit much for me. I'm gonna need some time to myself, you know.
All right, hold
but
on.
Caleb's 29, so.
So you're Jack Skellington. Who's that? Show yourself. Who you ask? Who you ask? Who am I? Let me tell you, bag of bones. Diddly 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 doo. I am Oogie Boogie, king of all bugs, and this is now my town. Bug King? So you're the one responsible for this mess. I am! And I'm gonna turn your pathetic Halloween into a Crawloween. I'm afraid I can't allow that. No, Jack, you're just about to find out what it means to be afraid. What? Also, Oogie Boogie is not white, he is beige. I'm not happy about it.
Oh,
Go
and
ahead.
fan, about 2 months from now, when you hear this, feel free to leave suggestions in the comments.
It won't be 2 months. It won't be 2 months. It'll be like a week or two. Like, it'll be after Christmas, most likely. So,
Oh, because that's a thing that's happening soon.
It'll be next year. Which is a joke people make whenever like it's time for Christmas. Oh, okay. So that's where you're.
But yeah, suggestions? Anything? What should you do?
Get into a relationship and use that as an excuse to leave.
Or try to fuck.
Well, here's the thing. She's not going to get into a relationship, and I already pitched her solving Caitlyn's problem at the same time when she drops the bomb. It's like, I'm moving out, but look, I found this place that takes dogs, and they're close to where you work. So if you want to move here, and then I was like, or you could find her a new roommate that's cool with that on your own. And then she said, yeah, or my only other hope is that she gets a boyfriend who wants to move in with her, and that's not going to happen because she has the type. And I was like, huh? And she goes, yeah, 45 plus who doesn't like to commit. All right, then.
Does she like 45 plus guys because they have money?
I don't know. No,
'Cause
I
if
think
that's-
she likes 45 plus guys because apparently she was like raised conservative.
Yeah, never mind. I didn't realize that was still the that we were still in animation. Sorry. Like, I thought the bug was dead.
And what do I mean by because she was raised conservative? Because, you know, a lot of conservative households, you know, there ain't no room for girls to be book learning. They need to be learning how to be a wife.
Mm-hmm. But I don't know. I wish I had answers, like, other than, you know, I mean,
Also, I think
answers.
she had an absentee father, so it might be a daddy complex.
That's
I look old. All I can do for you. She's in Japan, right?
Yeah.
Hey, what? What exactly do you want here? Okay, this is terrible.
Just like, well, you got any suggestions? How could she break the news?
write it in her
You can
pancakes.
call her up like old boy did in Harlem Night. Like, hey, yeah, Tommy, yeah, put your mother on the phone. Hey, Lisa, I ain't coming home no more.
Was she She said she doesn't want to lose the friendship, but from the way she explains it, it sounds like Caitlyn is crazy and would take it personally.
If that's how hard you have to work to make a friendship work at that point, like,
Which is the reason she wants to move out.
like that's not making the friendship work. That's making the roommate agreement work.
Because they did agree to that 2 years and a dog.
Y'all dating? Because at this point, y'all dating.
I told her it wasn't you moving out, it's a breakup now. Because at the end of the day, they would also have to split friends. If it ended badly.
Oh man, this is rough.
I mean, I would say, you're an adult, they're an adult, be adults.
Okay, well, I will say this. I'm only gonna give advice I would also be willing to take. If she really does want to keep the friendship, like if she wants to keep the friendship, I would say like you just gotta tell her the truth. Like I gotta go. Like if I don't go, I'm gonna hate you. And like if you can't handle that, then that's sincerely not my issue. Like, but I gotta go.
That's why I always say, don't live with friends.
No, I live with somebody you trust, but not friends.
When I moved
Because
to
living
the
with
UK,
someone is the quickest way to
here's the
hate
thing.
somebody.
When I went to the UK, this is the same friend that went with me. So I've lived with her before. The issue is that we had 7 other international roommates in the same house. So we didn't really have time to hate each other. We just came together and eventually grew to hate them.
God damn.
Yeah, it was rough. Because when I stopped feeding them, they were screwed.
Is there any cheat codes for this game? Because I'm at a point where I need cheat codes.
I can look them up in just a moment.
I don't expect it.
So I'm making my way through Big Mouth so they can get to season 4.
You making your way downtown, moving fast.
Yeah.
Go on. I'm talking to you, bro.
Huh?
Go on.
Oh, that was it.
Hold
Okay.
on. Alright, I killed it. I killed it off screen. Literally, like it was.
It ain't dead.
No, like I killed it. It's off screen. Like off screen meaning like I couldn't see it, but I was throwing bats at it. Some of your coochie, Lord. Quit bullshitting. Have you seen
Louisville Slugger?
Jaleel White hit that at some point. I know he did.
Oh, definitely. Especially after he puberty.
Not bad. You're not bad at all, Pumpkin King. But remember, the dice are fickle, and these ones are loaded. You got lucky this time. It's over, Oogie. Leave Halloween Town at once. Never! Boss, over here. We fixed the elevator. Let's hurry back to the treehouse. Well done. I'll be waiting for you in the treehouse, pumpkin clown. It'll be you, me, and the ragdoll. I don't know why I use this voice. Ragdoll? That's Sally. Let's go, Zero. We've got very little time to save Halloween. Oh, the doodah day.
The only thing it has is many games you can unlock in Pumpkin King Weapon.
The fuck?
Complete the witch's elixir quest on the main and in the main mode for her to give you a special weapon.
Something that you... God damn it. Alright. That's fine. Like, I was just hoping for, like, infinite health or, something useful.
So useful. Yeah, no.
He knows me. He knows video games. But yeah, we're about to end this episode right here, right now.
That's all for me, folks.
Where am I going? Is it so?
What's up?
I guess I don't know how I would get to that. There is a like a hidden something. Hold on, what is it? I can check and see what it is. I'm pretty sure it's a shrunken head. It is. There's a shrunken head down in the area we just came from. So in the next episode, I am going to spend way too long trying to figure out how to get it. I didn't bother getting it earlier because I thought there might be another like ability that Jack gets, but I don't think there's gonna be. Mark can skim ahead.
Should I watch Watchmen?
I loved it, but I don't know if you'll like it. There is only, like, if I clear that area out, there will only be one thing left.
Did you like Lovecraft?
I loved it. Yeah, I fucking adored it.
Yeah. I'm thinking about watching some darker stuff right now.
It says that there's it says that there's something over in this room. Hold on. Did I save it here?
Should I watch Lovecraft or should I go back and watch Freak Show? Actually, if I rewatched it, probably rewatch Cult.
This is
Did you get your shrunken head?
no, not at all. But I went back and killed the boss again. Well, because I did miss something in a room that I can only get back to if I go back around that giant loop, and it was easier to just kill the boss again and just cut through all the dialogue.
And then you get the boss when you end up back at the large room where you went down the blue skull. Go down and again, and you'll end up in another big room. Use your spicy bottom and blast into the left part of the room. Use the ghost to get up to the ledge and continue on. The shrunk
I've been
is
over
very
there.
difficult to get.
I just don't know how to get up on the far left.
You have to use the ball and chain with the saucers to get up to the top.
Yeah, I put that together now.
It'll take a lot of patience, and I know as a fact that you'll get frustrated. Keep facing the very difficult obstacles.
Say that, or did you say that?
No, it said that.
Okay.
It'll take a lot of patience, and I know as a fact you'll get frustrated. Is their exact words.
You know why? Because personally, I got frustrated.
Yeah. It's weird. Like, there is a thing supposedly in that room where you leave to, like, after you leave out of Oogie's lair, There's supposed to be like a what seems to be a shrunken
Oogie.
head. There seems to be a shrunken head in this section of the game, but I don't see where it is.
Didn't even notice.
Like I know, not that I didn't notice, I can't see it because the room is just an up and down, like it's like a giant rectangle, and so in like this game doesn't have like hidden rooms or anything as far as I can tell. So I can't see where it would be. So is there like anything talking about like find like after you beat Oogie Boogie, like there should be a room with a shrunken skull in it, or like this is where it is on the map. Also, I don't have the sound on, so I can't hear you. But yeah, this is. Yeah, it says it's in here. It says there is a. No, not a shrunken head, but it's a pickup. It's not a shrunken head, but there is something in this room. But I don't know if you get to it from this room. Like, I can't see it anywhere else. Like, it counts it as being in this room.
The last thing is Dark Shades, right?
If I'm not mistaken, I think that is the last thing. Yeah, that's the last thing. So it would be Dark Shades.
Well, it's listed in the next section, like, as you continue on.
Read it.
Like, this is after, like, you go to the next section.
Read
That's it.
Read it.
It's not that easy.
To read?
Boy, finally.
Like, because I'm here now.
Okay,
I don't
you'll
wanna
end up
go back.
facing buckets that will fly at you and spin around that destroy one with your bat and the other two will fly away. If the 3 buckets fly around you, it'll make you go slow. Continue through the path, defeating enemies and passing various objects. When you get up through the up and down fiasco, there will be an intersection at the end. Go down. Keep going until you reach the present at the end, which is Dark Shades.
So, it's not in this room?
Sounds like it.
So,
Or
it's,
if it is that room, it's not in that room in that form.
because that's the thing, like, the next section, hold on.
It's wanting you to go to the treehouse.
What are the 2 items here in Oogie's lair?
Dark Shades and the fog breath or
Fog
whatever.
breath.
It's not.
I got the fog juice.
Yeah, fog juice. This one.
Okay, maybe I got it already, and like that's all there is to it. I really wish the game did do the whole Metroid thing where it's like, hey, like there's a thing in this room. Oh, you got it. Don't worry about it. 'Cause it really feels like, because keep in mind this is on Game Boy Advance, and at this point Metroid had at least what 2 good side scroll adventures.
And mind you, like I'm thinking you have to do something else for it to appear there. I think something happens after you go to the treehouse.
I'm not in the treehouse.
I know that's the next section.
No, there's an entire other part of the map that I haven't even been to.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't understand. I see where the things are on the map. I see where the shades are on the next section. Like the game thus far has not worked that way. Like there's not going to be like an explosion and then the map changes. Like all of this area, this is literally just a pass-through area. Like after you fight a boss, to get back to
You,
the
you
main.
just defeated the shrunken head, not you defeated the shrunken. You defeated the zombie centipede.
Yeah,
Um,
I thought it was a caterpillar.
getting you're doing your jackass. And this is right after like receiving the shrunken head. Now head back to the cage and go up to where the elevator lever is. You need to use the electric chair near the clown. Go ahead. After that, come back and use your bomb on the lever, making it turn, and then go back in the cage and head up to the real lair.
Yeah, I ain't did all that because I can't use the elevator yet.
Well, the easy stuff is done. Now for the hard stuff. Stuff to start. You now are in the treehouse, the real lair. This is where the last level you'll pass will be. Go right, and blah 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 blah. Like basically, Lock, Shock, Barrel, Bleed Jack. Jack gets very angry. Blah blah. Does the Jack thing and runs
Ooh,
after
what's
them.
the Jack thing?
Continue left, passing the obstacles as you go. Beware the flying axes from the walls.
Yeah, I think this is all going to be like in the next section.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna assume that since there's only 2 red dots on this map, that I already picked up the fog juice. I just didn't register it as having like I didn't remember picking it up because I'm just looking at this map and I'm like I haven't been in this room yet. So I'm just gonna count that. And the only
I'm guessing so, because I remember you saying you got the fog juice, because you
Mhm.
told me when it happened.
Yeah, it was like really early on. So next episode, which will be episode 15, and I can almost guarantee you we're gonna hit like 16 episodes, like 16 or 17 episodes. And this one's almost near. This one's nearly an hour long, and the end of it
Wait,
is just
I
been
thought
talk.
this one was 50.
No, this one's 14.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's 5:25 in the morning, so we finna go to bed. Well, I'm finna go to bed. I don't know what y'all gonna do, but I'm going to bed. But that's it. Until next time, ladies and gentle jerks. We out of here, man. Shit, it's late. Fuck.
You better be gentle jerking.
You ain't gotta be. It's yours. You jerk it how you want to jerk it. Shit. I'll listen to him. Who am I? Oh, again, I'm finna go watch another episode of Killing Eve.
Wise. Very wise. Go on and knock it out. What is it? I think it's like...
How many seasons of the show are there?
When you finish this, you'll be caught up.
Okay, so this is the last. Okay, cool. All right, y'all. Until next
I
time.
think episode 5 is... I think it's episode 5. I feel like it's the best episode of this season.
All right. Until next time, y'all. We out of here. Peace.